In Europe, most cities and towns had a rather similar history. Looking at the details, however, every single one of them offers a fascinating story. And this could be one of them. Ansgathorp. Through the last 2 episodes covering 200 years, the village hasn't changed all that much. 2 invasions of foreign armies might not have helped there. When the Magyars came to pillage some time ago, they only left ruins to the settlement. Their invasion, however, should finally spark the development of Ansburg. The Magyars, or Hungarians, were driven into the west by the Turks. They settled in the Pannonian Basin and from there frequently pillaged Central Europe. With the East Frankish king having only little power over independently thinking dukes, there was only so much he could do. Times have changed, however. King Heinrich I, who just made the castle of Ansgaburgk one of his residences, died at the age of 60. Only 2 weeks after his death, his son was crowned King of East Francia. He finally was able to do what nobody achieved before him. He managed to rally all the different German tribes before him and defeat the Magyars for good. With the battle on the Lech field, he effectively ended almost a century of fear before the Magyars. With this triumph up his sleeve, he consolidated his power and started a whole new chapter for the German lands. The soon-to-be-called King Otto the Great founded a series of dioceses in his own lands in the Duchy of Saxony. Among those, he named the Bishop of Ansgaburgk.
My lords, my ladies, people of Ansgathorp, we gathered here today in sight of God and men. I thank the Lord for guiding my hand and defeating the Magyars. It is now that I want to show my gratitude and realise the promise I made. I hereby donate the core chapel of my residence here on the Ansgaburgk to the Holy Church. Priest Ulrich, move forward. Your effort in spreading the holy faith east of the Elbe have not went without notice. Archbishop Adalbert of Magdeburg, you have the word.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. By the grace of God, I will name you Ulrich of lowborn birth, Bishop of Ansgaburgk.
I, Ulrich, solemnly swear to serve the duty of a bishop until the day I die. I solemnly swear to help defending and unifying the Holy Church. I swear obedience to the Pope and fatherly care of God's people on earth.
Rise now as Ulrich von Ansgaburgk, Bishop of Ansgaburgk.
I was able to secure your future diocese, Bishop Adalbert.
Your holy authority will reach as far west as Halberstadt. To the south, it will follow the course of the Saale, where it connects to the bishopric of Naumburg. To the east, the lands all the way to the Elbe are under your authority.
I also grant you the village of Ansgathorp and its surroundings. that Palsgrave and Ansgaburgk so well took care of. I expect you to turn this settlement into a city soon.
Of course, Your Grace. I thank you.
What? He can't mean that.
Emperor Otto gifted the court chapel of his residence to the church. Still under construction, this small Romanesque basilica forms the first cathedral of Ansburg. The problem though is its location inside the castle that's now shared between Emperor, Palsgrave and the bishop, a difficult mixture to say the least. Right after starting constructions on his new residence, the old King Heinrich ordered the construction of a bridge over the river Saale just north of the city. He hoped it would bring a quicker refuge in time of another attack. Times have changed though, and now that his son rules and created a new bishop seat here, he has different plans for it.
Your Grace, I ask for just a word.
Yes, you did good work so far with this settlement. The bridge is coming along nicely.
Your Grace, I thank you. I need to insist, however, it was your own father who gave me this order and the settlement to rule in.
My father is dead. Good man. God bless him. But indeed, times have changed. The Magyars are defeated. I'm looking east now, where the Slavs live. My empire is expanding and I need stable order there. The bishops in Naumburg, Ansgaburgk and my son will ensure that.
Your Grace, I fully understand that, but...
No more word. I made my choice. Your Palsgrave, remember that.
Yes, Your Grace.
The de facto transfer of the settlement from the count to the bishop effectively sparked a rivalry between the two and their successors that should define the history of Ansburg for years, decades, even centuries to come. Ansgathorp, around the year 990 AD. A Saxon village founded more than 300 years ago and incorporated into the Frankish Empire later. Now a Saxon refounded this empire, not as the Frankish one though, but as the Holy Roman Empire, later called off the German nation. What started as a small village managed to live through difficult times. Finally, things are slowing down again. Otto the Great, emperor of the new founded Holy Roman Empire, died and his son was elected as his successor to the title. The outer enemies are defeated, inside the realm is stable. Above the still small village sits the Ansgaburgk castle. Still a Kaiserpfalz, though the new king hasn't been here even once, it is now de facto permanently ruled by the Palsgrave, who gives his best to improve his power. In direct opposition to him over the surrounding lands is the Bishop of Ansgaburgk, who controls the settlement and has a steady flow of income from the new bridge over the river Saale. He uses his influence to strengthen the position of his domain over the various emerging markets throughout the region. From here, things can only go uphill for the village of Ansgathorp. This was the third episode of my series Ansburg A.D. I again want to thank the people that supported me in this project for this episode, including PugGaming as Otto the Great, KJ as Archbishop Adalbert, Johnny as Bishop Ulrich, and WJ as Count von Ansgaburgk. Also a huge thank you to my patrons that always so greatly help me in the creation process. Thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to like and comment it, subscribe to my channel if you want to keep on track with this city. As usual, next up will be a time-lapse build covering this 3rd episode, and the story will continue next month. Until then, stay healthy, stay tuned, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.